Lex, you are one of the few people I know that's really into One Piece.
Which is so weird because I don't make content for it.
Nonetheless, I have brought you here today because I finished Water 7 not too long ago, and I noticed during it, there's some pretty drippy outfits. Today, I brought you here to do a Water 7 drip tier list, but there is a sort of a twist here.
Okay.
Prior to this, I tried to guess how you would rate them. You have to rate them honestly, but if I missed 3 or more, then you get 10 gifted subs on Twitch.
Okay. Water 7 is a pretty drippy arc from what I remember.
I won't influence your opinion too much because I honestly don't even remember how I ranked everybody. You just have to rate them as honestly as possible.
Dude, I'm gonna go harsh. I'm not holding anything back. I'm putting out the truth right now.
All right. So first up, we have Aokiji.
Oh.
He an NBA player.
I think this is a quite obvious certified drip lord.
A drip lord right off the bat.
He's that nice, chill justice man. I love this guy. Aokiji straight drip lord.
He's going the drip lord. So for CP9, you're gonna rate them with their form at the same time. So we have Kaku next. Now I have to say, one of my favorite parts about that entire sequence was how he was made fun of, and this really serious character is like, but I like giraffes.
I know.
I think giraffes are cool.
My favorite part about Kaku is when Zoro sees him first on the ship and mistakes him for Usopp. I actually don't mind his giraffe design.
I think it's cool. There's also a differentiation between like CP9 because like they all have that sort of black theme, but it's about who pulls it off better.
I was gonna put him in the IT tier, but I actually think I'm gonna give him super fresh.
All right. Next we have. Where is Soga King?
Let's talk about
He does have his own theme song.
Bro, man's got his own theme. Man's got his own wanted poster. Put that man in Drip Lord. Come on.
Drip Lord for Soga King. Next, we have a very, very different character.
Let's see. Oh.
Where was he the whole time?
Just look at this boy. This man's bandaged up, beaten up from that fight with Luffy. This man didn't even make it. You're going straight into the knock category.
Into the knock. Not trash.
Not
he didn't
trash.
make trash.
Not trash.
Fukurou.
I mean, this is a great image because Franky is just giving him that strong right there.
Fukurou made me wildly uncomfortable.
Yeah, his body design was very interesting. I think this might be our first trash tier member.
Yeah.
I don't like the way his teeth look, bro. The zipper looked like...
Kumadori, another CP9 member.
Gotta have at least some respect for this character.
Yeah.
So you know what?
He's got cool hair too, like sick hair.
I think he looks better than regular Usopp, so I'm gonna be honest, this boy's going straight into the IT tier. He's not bad. Definitely that homie that you go into the club with and you're like, this guy's wearing some passable clothing right now.
Bluno.
I really love Bluno's design.
Got them like ox horns.
I don't think he hits Drip Lord, but I think 100% he's next to Kaku and super fresh right there.
Okay, the undershirt, the handkerchief, the gloves kind of all go together. All right, I'm gonna apologize for this next one, but we have Ramen Kempo.
I think this guy looks like a mixture of like a pasta bag and Albert Einstein, man. I don't know.
And Doc Brown.
And Doc Brown. Let's be real here. This is one of the most unaesthetic characters in all of One Piece.
Until he gets hit and becomes like handsome Squidward. It's going right to trash.
Listen, I respect him, but that drip's gotta go.
The lack of an undershirt with the oh my god,
I don't
scarf,
know what he's trying to, but dude, you know who's looking better in that image? Soge King in the back right there.
Mommy Khalifa.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, I think she nailed it with the drip throughout.
She upgraded like crazy in terms of the drip.
I think she might actually be a drip lord for this one because I think
Really?
this goes beyond super fresh.
From modest to mommy, am I right? Next up, we got Rob Lucci.
This man, I think, has never not came in with the drip, bro. Top
Oh,
hat,
he's iced out,
white
man.
tie, even in the Zoan form.
Holy. He stays stripped in
His
Zoan.
Jaguar form as well, where his hair grows out, just making that Giga Chad energy just go all over the room like that, bro. I mean, dude, this is a drip lord without a doubt, man.
Let's do the Franky family. The Franky family as a collective.
There were people in Syrup Village that were looking better than these fools right now, okay?
You're not a fan of the sort of bowl plus
Listen,
suspenders?
These boys looking like Eggman's children right here. I don't know. I don't know how Franky also can look so so good, but his boys be looking like literal
Dude,
jelly
honestly,
beans.
like, he's not letting them in on some secret.
Look at the hairstyles here, bro. Like, one of them literally is trying to copy Bruno in the back there, bro. Like, this guy, there's no shot with these guys.
There would be like a really intense scene, and I would just see this Humpty Dumpty one in like some random background shot and just lose my mind. He always just stood out above everybody else.
They don't even deserve the nod tier. They deserve right in the trash.
They're going
man.
right to trash. Robin.
Ooh.
Now the whole arc was sort of centered around Robin. This is her arc.
I love Robin's drip just for the fact that it really goes in with her character. And you can also notice this when she's in Alabasta. She's wearing brighter colors. She's much more friendly. But as soon as the entire thing with her background plays again, where she can't trust people because she has a bounty and they could turn her in, she starts wearing darker clothes. She starts hiding.
But there's like
herself.
that underlying like white and like brightness underneath the dark clothes.
Yes, and I think it matches with her hairstyle. Top to bottom, Oda nailed the character design on Robin.
I think so too.
It would be an absolute crime if I gave this anything but a drip lord status.
I'm on the same page with you too. We have Sanji. Sanji's Water 7 drip. Now, he does get the sort of full suit back on by the time they make it to Enies Lobby, but I thought this was like more of his unique outfit whenever he was on the train.
Granted, I don't think that this is his best drip throughout the entire series. I think what makes Sanji's all black so good is that with his legs, it's almost like a mind game, because when you see an infinite amount of black on somebody's
That's true, how long his legs are and how much reach he has.
He just looks infinite.
I didn't even think about that.
Like, that is what black does, and I think that is what it excels at so much. It's almost like Sanji in Water 7 and Enies Lobby is like a black Lamborghini. Like, he's like a respectful drip, but honestly, I think it's a drip lord because he satisfies 100% what he needs to do in this arc.
Sanji into the drip lord. All right, next up we have Lucci's pigeon.
Does he have a name?
I don't know, but I felt like it would be a crime if I didn't include him solely because of the tie and the coat.
Without a doubt, 100%, that's a drip lord status right there.
I have to agree with you, yeah.
I mean, dude, the tie?
Not the greatest character, Corgi. I forgot his name. I think I started calling him like a different dog breed. I'm not gonna lie.
He just looks like some guy that comes to a wedding that just buys the first thing at like the tuxedo place or whatever. Doesn't even get it like casually fitted. I don't think it's trash. Like, I think the design looks good. The hat looks
suit,
clean.
yeah.
The hair
He's got the
looks
facial hair.
I don't want to put it above Usopp though, so I think honestly I'm gonna have to put this in the nah category.
I think that's pretty fair.
If it was fitted a little bit better, it would go in Ite because it's just a classic suit. But
all right, next up we have Nami. I don't know what happened there.
I respect what she's wearing. That instantly probably puts her in the Ite category.
The thing is, it's like 3 tones, 3 different colors. I mean, it kind of works,
honest,
but
it's like some ugly blues. So I think it's an Ite category.
then we'll throw her an Ite. Yeah, I completely agree. Everybody's favorite villain, Spandown.
Oh,
Despite all of his shortcomings as a villain, all of his shortcomings as a human being, unbiased, I think he looks badass.
yeah, no, listen, I agree. If you don't hear this man speak and just look at him from a visual aspect, like, he actually looks really evil.
I think the whole like face, like the stuff on his face kind of like actually helps the sort of style and aesthetic to him.
I don't want to give him super fresh, but I think he might be actually in that tier.
I completely agree. I think the suit just really works. One of my personal favorites, you got Franky.
Ooh.
The chain, he's got the Hawaiian shirt, the glasses, the hair.
I can totally imagine why a person like Franky is in Water 7. Like the way he's designed, it just fits that design that Oda was trying to go for. Like what you're saying, like Hawaii, somewhere on the beach, you know.
How do you feel about the triple chin?
Honestly, this is a weird answer, but I feel like it was more of a staple of the time that this arc came out in the show. Because when you look at that, I think of characters from like Cartoon Network. Like,
I think like Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo's literally the one I was going to say.
100%.
Like, literally exactly like that. But I do think a lot of his drip is just used for gags in the Water 7 arc.
It's a little bit thrown together, just a tiny bit.
I don't think it's drip lord status, to be quite honest. But I do think that the way that it is doesn't make it bad. I'm gonna put him in the super fresh. I think he's not Ite,
Okay.
But I believe he's
Okay.
super fresh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I have a feeling I know what you're doing.
I think I'm very off the mark so far. I'm not gonna lie. Iceberg.
Ooh.
Now, I'm also going to speak from an unbiased perspective. I don't think Iceberg's hair did it for me.
I agree. And I also think his lips be looking a little weird too. Like it looks like
his
he's
whole
got,
aesthetic
like,
is a bit odd.
But also there's something so hard about his suit with the little hamster or gerbil, whatever that is that's with him. That is
Very adorable.
so hard. I think I'm going to put him right next to Franky as well.
And super fresh.
He's got this super fresh look, but it's not quite there. Like there's something that's obviously detracting from him as well.
And that's the thing about One Piece though too, is like they did not have to put a mouse in his pocket.
Know.
Like that's just such a subtle thing, but it adds so much to his character.
I
too.
know, like dude, without that mouse, 100% he's an eye.
We have the MC himself, Luffy, with the black shorts.
So I know my boy Luffy ain't one for the fashion.
Right, yeah, he stays
But
pretty consistent.
Black shorts is a huge upgrade.
That shows how serious he's taking things.
Yeah.
Where did he find the exact same shorts that he had on in black? Where did he get them?
Luffy's straw hat, I don't care about the drip neck down, but that straw hat goes so hard. And I think everybody agrees that that is just so cool.
It's the center point of the show.
I think it would be disrespectful for me to put that in Ite, but I don't think he's a drip lord, so I think Luffy goes in super fresh here.
Super fresh. All right, we'll do both of these at the same time. We have these square sisters. If you want to put them in different tiers, you can, but I see them quite similarly. I call them the square sisters because I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember their names. I think one's like Mozu or something.
I do think they look way better than anything that the Franky family has ever seen.
For sure.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do something crazy here. The red one, I'm gonna put in Na, but the yellow one, I'm gonna put in Ite just because I like those pants.
I think the yellow aesthetic is better. Chimney.
In terms of design though,
My God, what happened?
braids be looking like palm trees in California. The dress is a zip-up dress. Like, what is this drip? Where did you shop for this drip?
Don't be afraid to put a child in trash, Lex.
No, listen, dude. Like, this is some I go to CVS to shop for my clothing type level. I gotta put it in trash. I'm sorry. Like, I was thinking of putting it in a knob, but I was like, bro, what is going on?
Okay, next up we have the man himself, Zoro. Zoro with the yellow jacket.
In terms of his drip, I think it's very basic, but it does the job that it needs to get done. And I think, honestly, he deserves to be in Drip Lord.
Zoro's into Drip Lord. We got a stacked cast up here in
That Drip Lord cast, fire. They can come to my wedding anytime.
Polly.
I have to respect Oda for Polly's character design here because a lot of people thought that Polly was going to be one of the people to betray everybody and be a part of CP9. Again, it's this all blue that I don't really like that Oda does, and I think honestly he fits perfectly in the same category as Nami in the Ike category.
All right, well, he's going into Ike. One thing I did want to mention that I realized is it sort of looks like he has like a bullseye on his chest. Like he's been hit several times, but it hasn't quite hit the bullseye yet. Like he's kind of just hanging in there still, trying to push everybody along. But I kind of agree. I think he's a little bit drippier than Ike, but the blue and the, I don't know, what color is his shirt?
Brownish yellow.
It's just a really weird color combination. We'll round out the shipwrights. We'll do Tilestone and Freddie Mercury.
I do think though, to be honest, that they're just about as aesthetic as everybody in the Ike category.
I mean, Tilestone, he doesn't have a shirt. He's just got the beard going for him and the tattoo.
I get what Oda was trying to do. He's not trying to outdo these. So I think it's Ike. Like they go into the Ike category.
Both into Ike. Alrighty, we have T-Bone.
I think honestly, he deserves to be super fresh. To be honest, he nails it. The purple cape, he looks like someone out of Thriller Bark as well. He literally...
Actually, yeah, that's pretty true. I labeled this guy as Leon or something. I don't remember his name. I thought he was wicked fresh.
He does look great, though. I'm going to be honest. Those necklaces and, like, the hat as well.
Like how it blends into the shirt.
I actually really like this design. I think he goes super fresh. I'm going to say he's a super fresh.
Really? Not Drip Lord?
No, I really like the necklace, but everybody in Drip Lord is both good in design from a narrative aspect. And an actual character aspect.
I believe this might be the last member of CP9. We have Jabra.
I love the way he's designed, his scar as well. But I'm gonna be real. His Zoan devil fruit looks like the Tasmanian devil out of Bugs Bunny.
It looks like a guy in like a mascot costume for like a Wolves team.
And then look at those shoes in the Zoan fruit. What is going on there?
I don't know where he got off making fun of Kaku, man. I think Kaku pulled off the giraffe better than he did. He pulled off the wolf.
Honestly, I think he's also in the super fresh category.
Next up, we have the mommy of the arc. Kokoro.
Oh, I'm telling you, Kokoro and Chimney are straight up out of a Studio Ghibli film. I don't even think that, like...
The hat! What is the hat?
Like, this is where I think a lot of people go, like, what is wrong with the female design in the show?
Yeah, because this is like the first person you meet from Water 7 too, and it kind of like sets the tone for it.
Yeah, like, I don't think it's trash because I can see what Oda tried to do and make the, like, this really, like, friendly looking train conductor, I guess.
Like someone like warm. Whenever you see her, you feel safe.
Yeah, but I don't think it's anything that's better than I think 100% this is going in the nah category. She looks like the wife to the guy in the trash tier who does all the spaghetti or like the mucus.
Actually true. Literally. Okay, I think we have just one more, and that's our boy Chopper with the red jacket.
That jacket that he's wearing, really,
look how fresh he is.
He's looking lit, man.
He is.
He's looking amazing, and I think 100% he's a drip lord, without a doubt. This man is
Chopper into the drip
lord.
lord.
Without a doubt, man. 100% drip lord.
And there we go. We have finished. Do you have any like changes you want to make? Looking over it real quick.
Okay, maybe we should grab the guy that Sanji fights with his hands and put him up a knob with Kokoro. I think they're perfect together, bro. Now that I keep looking at them in the tier list like this, bro.
They have to go side by side.
They have to go side by side. I think it's just funny that they like, I like that. And Chimney's a trash.
Chimney's with the Franky family.
Chimney is their kid, and their kid looks like that, and so that's why we're putting the kid in trash.
Just dunking on a fictional child.
I think we nailed the trash tier, to be honest. 100%.
I think so too.
The not tier, I also think we nailed. Paulie deserved the super fresh tier. Give me a reasoning about this.
He's fresh with, you know, the goggles. He's got the cigars. He's got the flames on his sleeve. The belt doesn't really do a whole lot, but I think Paulie's whole aesthetic, in comparison at least to everybody in IT, is a step higher.
You know what? Honestly, let's put him in super fresh. I think he deserves
Let's
it.
go. I will let you see mine now. I will say it's very different. I'm pretty sure. You'll also notice one slight change in terms of mine.
Oh! Listen, okay, the Soge King tier, that's totally fair. I totally get that. That makes so much sense. I also love that our trash tier is the same, except for Usopp. What's with you and Usopp with the drip? Listen, I think it's bad. I agree. It's probably the worst in the whole series. I honestly,
it's
I agree.
pretty rough. I also felt definitely differently about Iceberg. I thought Iceberg was a good character, but the drip just didn't work for me.
It's the mouse, man. It's the mouse. I'm telling you, that mouse does something else.
Now that we've talked about it, I think I would put Aokiji in Drip Lord. I think he, dude, like in retrospect,
like he is ice cold, the character. Like, you notice how many suits are in this list? This man's the only one wearing a white suit.
I thought Kaku was good, but it didn't like stand out above a lot of others. I have a lot of the straw hat tonight, but after listening to your reasoning, I understand why yours were a bit higher.
Yeah, no, I'm also shocked that you put that guy at the top of Drip Lord. The man, I already forgot his name.
Dude, I just think his style is just good.
He kind of looks like someone that would go to Coachella. I'm not gonna lie, but
no, that is so true. Like, yeah, 100%.
I honestly, going back to Water 7, I'm shocked that there were this many good-looking characters.
Well, Lex, thank you for joining me
here
today.
This was a lot of fun, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, if you want to go check out Lex, I'll leave him in the first link down below. Let me know in the comments as well what you would change about our drip tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace out, gamers.